MLB baseball players, some of the best, even the all-stars, have a 3 out of 10 hitting ratio. But every single time they have the attitude when they walk up to the plate that, boom, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to crush it. I'm going to hit a home run. I'm going to get on base. And 70% of the time they don't. They fail most of the time for what most of us perceive failing to be. But if I could just change my perspective in sales to know that, hey, maybe a 50% closing ratio isn't that bad. Maybe a 70% or a 30% closing ratio isn't actually that bad. Well, guys, think about this. If I could go into the day every single day and be okay with getting rejected like MLB baseball players 7 out of 10 times, I would just make as many presentations as possible and I would crush it, kill it, make a ton of money. But the problem is most salespeople and a lot of salespeople in general, most people in general, we're just not okay with being rejected. But if you can just get used to that, just like MLB baseball players do, how they are so used to getting out every single time, they don't let it affect them. They're going up to the next at-bat, getting ready to hit the ball, even when they just got out the last 7 times out of 10 at-bats. So you got to get comfortable with being told no. You got to get comfortable with getting people, kind of not interested to interested. You got to get comfortable with that difference, right? In school, when I was in high school and college, everybody was trying to get a 90. Everybody was trying to get 100 on exams and tests. That was what you want your final grade to be. We got to change our perception. Sales is not high school math, right? So if I'm in math class, I'm shooting for that 100. And so my brain now thinks that if my closing ratio is 30%, I'm doing horrible. Oh no. But really, if I close 30%, I still get paid. I make money. I get a positive ROI. So change your perspective. It's not about shooting for the 90 out of 100 like we used to in school. It's actually, hey, let's think like a baseball player, man. These guys are getting on base 30% of the time. They get out 7 out of 10 times. Man, I got to think like an MLB baseball player, man. 30%. Okay, cool. Change your perspective. Success is not what it used to be in high school and math and all these different things. We're not shooting for the 90%. If you can close at a 90% for most industries out there, you are a pro. You're a killer, okay? And for me, I close at about 50% on my appointments with clients that I have, and I make a ton of money from it. But know that, yeah, I could always close more. I can get better, but that still makes me a ton of money. And it's okay. I'm not failing because it's 50%. I'm actually doing great because it's 50%. And I think like an MLB baseball player, baby.